Hi, Hiram here. Several weeks ago I did a video trying to answer a question that I get a lot as to what's my favorite alcohol stove. In that video I had explained that I actually have two favorites, one being the Fancy Feast, the other one being the Trangia burner. From that video I got a request from Edward Lenz where Edward asked, could you do a video on your favorite pot stand? So that's what I'm going to try to do today. Now basically, the Fancy Feast is its own pot stand, but I'll come back to that in just a minute. The Trangia, there's a lot of pot stands out there for it, but my favorite hands down is what's come to be called the Mojo pot stand. Earlier on it was called the Ultralight. This is, I think, one of the first versions of it. In the first ones that he had, the guy sold, which I got these on eBay, the three parts weren't the same. They were different cuts, but then the guys narrowed it down to where all three pieces are the same piece. So all you do is, it comes apart real easy. And if I had stacked it up right, you can see that they're all three the same piece, same cut. Now what I do on mine is I put the name on the bottom here. That way it makes it a little easier for me to know which is the outside. By knowing which is the outside, the pieces go together real easy. Except my hands just aren't working, so there you go. And then the Trangia just drops in. Now I get these on eBay. They were off for a little while, but I talked with the man that's selling them, L Weaver 99, and he told me that he's having them back up on eBay. So if you do a search for Mojo pot stand, you should find an ad that looks like this. And this is, like I said, this is where I got mine off eBay. I think they're a good pot stand for the Trangia, but that's just my personal opinion. They come in three pieces of aluminum. They're approximately 5 5/8 long by 3 1/4 inches tall. The three pieces weigh about 2 ounces. So for tucking it away and stuff, you really can't beat it. So that's my favorite pot stand for the Trangia. Now to go back to the Fancy Feast, I just had a video sent to me from Steinway Goat. She's a goat packer from Wyoming, USA. That's kind of like a mule skinner or a mule packer, except she uses goats. Here's some pictures that she sent me. Pretty cool stuff, having goats carry your stuff around for you. But on her site, which I'll leave a link, she did a video called Fancy Feast Stove Stabilizing Stand. She took an earlier, what looks like an earlier version of the Mojo pot stand, bent it in a little bit on the center pieces here, and then you can put the Fancy Feast in there and it just sets right. So now with that, she can use large pots on here on the Fancy Feast. That's one of the shortcomings of the Fancy Feast. It's got such a small diameter that larger pots kind of get a little wobbly on it. But by putting it in the Mojo pot stand, just by an easy little bend there, and see how it just holds it in place, now you've got a big stabilizing stand to use with the Fancy Feast burner, Fancy Feast stove rather. Again, I'll leave a link to her video. You should really check it out. Check out some of the other ones she has in there. She plays an ocarina, I hope I said that right, in a grain silo. Great sound, neat stuff. And you should check out some of her other ones. So that was Steinway Goat. So I hope this helps, Edward. I thank you for sending me a request for a video. I thank you for watching. I look forward to your input, questions, remarks, helpful suggestions. And as always, watch for my buddy Max. Bye now.